This is a conversation I had with Brian Kennedy. He's a 4-time Grammy Award winning songwriter, piano prodigy, and he did Disturbia by Rihanna, Forever by Chris Brown. He's worked with Brandy, Ciara, Jennifer Hudson, The Weeknd, Jamie Foxx, just to name a few. And a super down-to-earth, really kind guy. He was generous enough to give people who signed up at LAAMP, a music school in Los Angeles that I'm currently attending, which is how I got the 15-minute convo with him, his time. He was generous enough to give us his time. So I signed up, got to ask him some questions, play him some music. We chopped it up a bit. A couple of takeaways was the idea of being intentional about who and what you give your energy to. Super thoughtful, kind, down-to-earth guy. Would not guess that he's a 4-time Grammy Award winning songwriter and insane musical talent. So it's just cherry on the top that he's all that and has all the accolades as well. Those are my favorite kind of people. I'm realizing the people that happen to be super dope and talented and successful in their field, but are more importantly like kind, dope people that are thoughtful. Anyway, here's my conversation with Brian Kennedy that I was able to have at LAAMP. I hope you enjoy it. I just recorded it. I figured let me just walk in and just hit record. There's some gems at the end. Super dope guy. Would love to have a more in-depth, long-form convo with him in the future. But for now, here is Brian Kennedy.
How's your day going?
Good, man. No complaints, bro. Just being non-stop. I don't know how to... I think this is it right here. But yeah.
So, my music's kind of like Ryan Tedder meets, I like to say think Ryan Tedder meets J. Cole meets like Russ. A lot of people say like kind of like Mac Miller inspired. Or I resemble that with regards to definitely an inspiration. But I love just like all music. He was singing Stevie earlier.
Yeah.
Beatles, just dope stuff that you can vibe to that makes you feel dance.
Dope.
But I'm also a producer. I've been tracking beats since 2018 on a Google Doc. I'm at like 2,200 beats. So,
oh, wow, shit.
Because Kanye said 5 beats a day for 3 summers, so
that's tight.
I'm tracking it.
That's cool.
So yeah, just trying to put my reps in. So I'm here doing a lot of production and writing. I love doing that as well. That's why I say Ryan Tedder.
Okay.
But I also have my own artist stuff. So this is a recent release. I'll play. It's called Play Like Prince.
Since 16, get a job, one day retire. What about these big dreams? They selling slots on big screens. I sit at home just wishing that one day I could play like Prince, I could write like Springsteen, I could dance like Chris, I could sing like Whitney. Nowadays everyone's depressed, overwhelmed, everyone distressed. Wanna ball like this, I wanna win like Brady, wanna play like Dolly Party. Me if I don't really wanna work a 9 to 5, might be late to the party. I've been grinding, sometimes I feel like I'm just staying alive. I want a girl like Beyonce, Janae, Nina, yeah. A woman that'll make me shine. In a walk-in closet, I took money in my pocket, PJ to the vibe, yeah. Am I delusional? These dreams be real life. To tell the truth to y'all, I think that's what it's like. I don't believe in Disney, I believe in love songs either. I've been here since 16, get a job, one day retire. But what about these big dreams? They selling slots on big screens. I sit at home just wishing one day I could play like Prince, I could write like Springsteen, I could dance like Chris, I could sing like Whitney. Nowadays everyone's depressed, overwhelmed, everyone distressed. Wanna ball like this, I wanna win like Brady.
Fire. That's dope. You did the track and you did the vocals too and everything?
Yeah, so I made that with 3 friends. My friend played the guitar, did a lot of production, and got some gang vocals and backgrounds with a couple other artist friends that helped out with that.
That sounds dope. I fuck with it, bro. It flows, and that's the final mix and everything too.
Yeah, it's out.
Dope. Yeah, I think it feels good. The only thing I would suggest, and just in general, future tracks is just like maybe like there's moments of like feels in between, like it don't have to be a scratch or like or like just to re-emphasize the energy that's already there. But I love it though. It feels good. I love the lyrics. Love the concept of it. Yeah, it feels like very triumphant, like very like sing along, like everybody wanted to sing in the crowd vibe. So that's fire, bro.
Awesome. Thank you. I'll play. Can I play what we're working on this week? Is that cool?
Heck yeah.
What are other people doing? It's just like showing you stuff that's unreleased.
Yeah, well, Scott just left, but he was showing them different chains because he's specific with the engineering. And like for me, I know enough to know what it sounds like. About the technical stuff, I've never dived into it like that. But they show me songs, ask me questions. You have any questions, or you know what I mean, or whatever you feel. But everyone coming here is just different, different thoughts and stuff.
What's your perspective on like coming up in today's game with regards to social media and like how it's kind of like you have to be discovered? It's not much different in the sense where like, but now you kind of need an audience to be dope enough.
Right.
Obviously, if it's dope, people will fuck with you. Like
right.
DJ Mustard or whatever.
Yeah. No, facts. I feel it. I think it's harder in some ways and easier in some ways.
Okay.
I think for me, the way I approach it, obviously, is just building your own personal community. I think it does matter, obviously, to standards of like what's the audience, which is kind of crazy because labels don't want to do the work like they used to. But I think it's about understanding the communities you're involved in. Sometimes building your page is not just based on the music; it's based on you. Who are you? What are you presenting? What are you contributing? How are you doing it? And then from a creative standpoint, the uniqueness of what you're doing is how you utilize it, the art, the quality. Because now it's like today's quality can beat it all. You know, because what stands out between this song and that song and this song and that song. Right. And so I think it's just a matter of like using it as a tool to network and you know, whether it's conversations, whether it's like, I don't know, podcasts. I mean, so many different, something that's authentic to you though. Sure. You know, if I can go to Instagram and know within 2 seconds what it is, I'm like, oh, okay, this is crazy. Because sometimes it just resonates. Skill resonates. It's like, oh, you know, and so I would just look at it from that perspective and just continue to build your community, go on people's pages, like, hey, I'm going to reach out and just that's what it is, and just join different communities. Sure. And then organically, I think it'll start boasting you from that perspective. I say do the work always, musically, but don't sacrifice one for one, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I never want to get to a place where it's like, obviously everyone has their strengths and weaknesses, so I feel like part of what I like doing is finding people who are dope at things I'm not.
Right. Which is...
And then let's work together and make something even better than some of the parts.
That's how I always moved. I've always moved like that, man. You find people who can do something better than you would do. Because for me, I'm very selective about how much energy I put into whatever I'm doing. Someone what I'm trying to learn, someone is an expert at, and it's like, let them come in and collaborate, be the expert, and I just focus on this. You know what I mean? And so from everything from branding to fashion to whatever the case may be. And then just get into the world of understanding, like even philanthropy, understand like causes and things that you relate to, that you can involve in. Because music is universal, so you never know where it comes from, you know, or how you can affect someone. People look at it one way, but it's multiple ways of doing it. So, yeah, man.
Awesome.
Heck yeah.
Put this one real quick. Sure.
You do content stuff too?
I do, yeah. I mean, it's. I've had some friends that like. I had a friend that I went to college with. My roommate. He had he's got like 1.5 million on TikTok now, and he started a podcast. He interviewed like Julian Michaels and Justin Traynor and Simon Cowell, and he's like, that's his full-time thing.
Yeah, that's cool.
And just from content, granted, he's not making songs. Like, my issue was always like, if I'm making content, I'm not getting better. Getting excellent at the craft of making songs. Right. Which to me is like, I'd always want to be able to sit in the confidence of like, I know this is at least dope.
Right.
It might not be for you or
but you know for you,
Which is so hard because you look up to the people you look up to, and it's so dope. It's
right.
And you're trying to get there and trying to.
Right. But in some instances, it doesn't change though, because the people I look up to, I still look up to, right? Or if I'm working with this person, it's just admiration. But like to your point, is what it is to you and what you bring to the table. You know what I mean? I love it when like superstars are fans of superstars. You know what I mean? And so
being a fan first.
Yeah, a fan first always, and then even like recognize how to be a fan within your own world, because you're essentially building your own world, your own universe, and you invite people into it. You know, and they say, "Oh man, this is crazy. This is dope." You know, and so it's like, yeah, man, like. Getting to a space, obviously there's, you know, obviously you can listen to it. Okay, I got this the way I want it, but it's always discovery. It's always discovery. It's never gonna change, you know. So it's just living in there, you know.
Living in what?
Living there, living in the uncomfortable, but being comfortable. You know what I mean? It's like being comfortable, being uncomfortable, but having faith in what you don't know and still doing it. Like, you know what I mean? It's always that edge. It's never going to be what you think it's supposed to be. Like, I'm pretty sure Basquiat or, you know, Andy Warhol would change something in one of their paintings. You know, like, oh, man, I could have been. It's always a could have been.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta let whatever it is be what it is.
Right. What's the last?
Yeah.
The stroke. What's the last EQ?
It's never finished.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just to a point where you're confident enough to be like, this is my art, how it is. You know.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Very grateful to be in the space learning.
Man, pleasure to meet you, bro.
Likewise. Yeah, I was just thinking about like coming up, listening to the Stargate stuff, the stuff that you did. It's actually,
man,
it's insane. Like,
dude, Stargate's amazing.
I think it's crazy too, because like you're such a fan of the music because it really did impact you, and then I think it gives me such purpose, realizing that it's possible and being close to the sun.
Right.
So to speak, and then coming back to the purpose of to do what y'all did for me to the next generation.
Right. Yeah, no, that's
it's
the
like
vibe.
how to make them feel that to move at a bar mitzvah.
Right. That's cool. That's dope.
Okay, so this is Chris. She's got the Christina Aguilera voice, Ariana Grande voice. So she's super dope. And I wrote this one with Hazel. And then it's rough.
I'm just getting old. I couldn't tell you what I did last night. I know the difference between right and wrong. Why do I do this? Always wasting time. Feel lost and all on myself down. I'm the only one to see myself down. Gotta stop getting in my own way. Voices in my head are screaming out loud. Please, why? Keep saying, please. You got so much to live for, don't throw it away. Please, why? Don't break, please. You got so much to live for, it's never too late. You got so much to live for, it's never too. Lately I've been thinking I might die. It's been a while since I felt alive. But one more inhale and that's all it takes to keep me living through the painful days. Feeling lost and all on myself down. I'm the only one to see myself now. Gotta stop getting in my own way. Voices in my head, they're screaming out loud. Please, keep saying, please. You got so much to live for, don't throw me away. Please, you got so much to live for, it's never too late. You got so much to live for, it's never too late.
That's hard. Yeah, I was gonna say more, but you're still working on it, obviously. Yeah. No, that's dope. I love it. It's fire. I like the way it hits too, because you haven't mixed it yet all the way, right?
No, yeah, the vocals aren't done yet.
But you know what you're about to do to it. But it sounds great though. I love the space. I love the intensity. It feel like it'd be great TV and sync, like a TV, like a scene from a show or something.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's hard though.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Just keep running it, man. Keep doing it. Stay tied in, man. 9 times out of 10, the people in this space you're in now is gonna be the next variation of what's out and what's happening. But yeah, man. Like, just do it, bro. Have no fear. You know what I mean? Just like, what you think is not the thing could be the thing that changes everything too. So just being open to creating whatever your art perspective is, and not let nobody rush you. and not overthinking the process of growing. You can grow in both areas, from, you know, podcast vibes and this vibe. You can integrate it somehow, but there's no pressure, man. You gotta just give yourself the grace to do it, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Do you
Easy,
have,
bro.
I was just gonna ask because it just came to me, like exercises or practices to get better at. I know you're a wizard with the keys too, like piano or like just beats and production. Or
Honestly,
what?
bro, I curate playlists. I listen to just like study. For me, it's just repetition. Like sometimes I just get on, I watch TV and play. It's like if you become second nature, but just study. I would just study like Michael Franks and like all these 80s, and then you switch gears like Michael Franks, who else? Gilbert O'Sullivan. Dude, there's so many people, like Yacht Rock, you know, and just I like look for things, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Or bossa nova, just find things that inspire you and watch things that inspire you, because it becomes a point where you learn how to master yourself as a person. I mean, it's always a life journey, but it's more for me, practicing skill set through music is like practicing being a better human, being a better interpreter, a better listener, a better studier, a better student, a better teacher. So all these things come in play if you can do that. And so I say it's more to do with self-reflection than it is actually doing it too. But just the technical stuff is cool with this. It's like I tone it out and just go and jump. So
awesome. Thank you so much. Sorry, I don't want to take too much.
All good.
Sorry to disturb you guys. I left my charger on.
Oh, charger?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all good.
Just that one.
But good
Thank
stuff
you
though,
so
man.
much.
All good. Pleasure, bro.
Thank you so much.
Keep
for
it
your
up,
time.
man. I'm pretty sure I'll be hearing something. You know.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All good, bro. Easy, man. Have a great day, dog.
Thank you. You too. Thank you.
I love that. I'm gonna start doing the same thing. I start documenting stuff myself.
Yeah, it's cool.
I need to get more. You know, I need to top